Welcome to the Smart Woodshop, the channel that is all about and only about contracting, remodeling, woodworking, tools, except this one. Today is a little different. This is for the Smart fam, and you know who you are. I'm going to talk about the cameras, the technology, what goes on behind the scenes to make these videos about contracting and moving your tools efficiently. If you're not part of the Smart fam or you're not interested in this and you're here for woodworking, then jump away, but come back because I promise you this channel, the Smart Woodshop, which is now 14 years old with over 1,500 videos, is committed to and all about our wonderful niche in woodworking and our love of woodworking tools. Smart fam, I have a long list of videos that I'm trying to catch up on. I've got this fairly new DeWalt Grabo. I've really been enjoying this thing. I am getting ready to make a video and tell you what I think about it and show you how I use it. I have this brand new trailer hitch from Trailer Valet. It's one of those ones that's adjustable and also you can flip it. I have my new router table, the Router Table 2. I want to make another video and tell you how it all turned out. My big goal for 2025 is to come to your shops, the Smart Fam shop, get to know you, bring these cameras, record you and your shop, and share it with the rest of the fam. But obviously I need your help to do that. I am now working with 4 cameras, 4 camera angles. Many times I'll probably only do 2 angles, sometimes 3, probably rarely 4, but I will have it just in case as an option. And I'm going to show you all of those today, the audio equipment as well. Let's describe the 4 cameras. The main camera, that's this one right there. It is a DJI Osmo Action 6 using an iPad mini as a monitor, recording in 8K, 30 frames per second, output in 4K. It'll give me the ability to crop in 50% without losing any resolution. Second cam, this one right here, the POV. I also have that wirelessly connected to another iPad mini. The POV camera is identical to the main camera, being an Osmo Action A6, shooting in 8K at 30 frames per second. The difference in this one, using this boost lens, but it gives me a much wider field of view. I should be able to just leave it kind of neutral, showing you a button or something or detail, and happens to be, you know, I'm off kilter a little bit over here, that I'll be able to crop it in and kind of center it up more in post. It'll give me more opportunity. Again, reason for shooting in 8K. The third camera, the overhead cam, I like this view. I've got this one. I need to get another iPad if I want to do the 3. Right now I've got that one on my iPhone looking down, but this one would be a good cutaway. It may not show the detail that the POV does. It'll give me another angle. I used to shoot this a lot when I was using the Sony camcorders. I had a zoom lens and controls. I could do a little bit more with it than with this one. This camera, just like the other 2, DJI Action Osmo A6, the same camera, shooting the same 8K, 30 frames per second. And this one I'm doing in the standard D-warp as well. I've got it fairly low. I could easily go up higher, but it just gets further away. 8K, hopefully I can kind of crop in and zoom in post. The fourth camera, and this is the one where I really kind of need your feedback. It's got its own little monitor. It's not 8K, it's 4K. The purpose of this camera, it looks where I look. That is really handy, especially like when I go into the Smart Woodshop. If I'm showing you something, it seems like if I've got this on and it looks where I look, you could see. So if I point up over there and I look over there, then you see what I'm pointing at, or I reach up and grab this. Whereas the POV camera, it doesn't look over there with me. It doesn't follow me over there. So, you know, this, you can see the difference in the angles if I turn my body and face that way versus if I'm just kind of point over there and look that way. And the same thing with like looking up, like at the clamps here and talking about how they're mounted, or any of the other things. When I look in a drawer, then you can kind of see. And of course the POV does this pretty well. If I'm squared up with my shoulders, I think the POV does a great job. If you'd like to build a smart bench, a smart station, a smart cart, what both of these are mounted on, which makes them mobile, or any of the other smart tools that work with the smart system, for the Smart Woodshop itself, there is a link for plans for all of these, individually or packages. If you purchase a set, within minutes, you'll get an email from us, and in that email, you'll find a link. Click on that link, and you can download the plans or packages of plans instantaneously 24/7, 365. So both of these are actually POV. This one's just like I said, this hat mount, and I can mount it here as well, but I'm okay with the bigger camera here, and I like the 8K, and also the fact that my 3 cameras have the same, they're the same camera, so they use the batteries about the same, and they also use up their disk space about the same, so they're easier to sort of synchronize. This one, it's got its recording internal, and the battery doesn't last as long, and I could be on a long one and this could die. So there's some challenges to using this. The biggest problem is I don't wear hats. You can go back in the entire history of this channel and you're going to find any videos that I'm wearing a hat. I am not a hat guy. So putting it on, I feel weird. So it's like everybody wears ball caps. I just don't. And I put them on and it's like, I don't think I like that. So anyway, I got to get used to that and realize that it's just a tool and it's not a fashion statement. If I'm wearing it, it has a purpose, and the purpose is to make these videos better and more informative, more entertaining. I do have to watch the angle of this though a little bit. I guess I just want to make sure that it'll probably take some practice. And also when I'm moving around, it can kind of get, just a lot of movement with the video. And this one's just a little more stable in that same movement because, you're moving your body like this versus your head up and down and, walking around. The audio is DJI as well. I've got this whole ecosystem. The nice thing about these mics, they talk directly to the cameras. Now, I have it wired into the main camera, so all the audio is going there. The other cameras are just recording audio with their internal, and that's just for synchronization, not for actually using it. You wouldn't hear those unless I had a failure and it was the only audio I had, which has happened. But by going with this, whether I'm walking over there or here or whatever, we should have less echo, and I'm always the same distance to the mic. I have 3 of these actually, and the nice thing about it is when I am doing an interview, then I can have one. The Smart Fam that I'm interviewing will have one, so we'll have equal audio. It won't be one person further from the mic and having to deal with audio levels and things like that. Even though it's simple and it's DJI, I still have sometimes where it sounds good and other times where it doesn't sound as good. So I need to deal with my editing skills and getting the audio to be consistent across the entire video, but also across all of the videos so that you get used to a good sound. I'm going to keep searching out YouTube videos on how to edit my audio and get it sounding just right. Enough about the cameras, the technology, the behind the scenes. Now it's your turn to jump in with the comments down below. Tell me what you think about the different cameras, the audio, all that stuff. Give me your feedback. This is your opportunity to help me improve to make the videos better for you. Mahalo.